believers. In today's video, I am doing my writing journey number 17. Short and sweet because sadly there is not much to update you on. So let's begin, of course, with Ashes of Legends because that's the one that, at least for me, I'm like, you know, so let's begin with that. So first of all, I think I already told you there are 2 agents that are looking at it. Since then, I have heard back from about 3 more and sadly they didn't want it. I was like so upset that I had to go and like get myself some chocolate and sit down and watch a Family Guy and just try and cheer myself up a little bit. But I did, and there's still, I'm still waiting on like it's such a waiting game. I'm still waiting on, I think, maybe 50. Like now I think I've sent it out to about 70, 80 agents, and yeah, I'm still waiting to hear back from more than half of those, plus the 2 that are reading it are still also, I'm waiting back to hear from. One of them got in touch with me not long ago. She said that she's hoping to get to it in a couple of weeks. However, of course, it's the summer, so she said, however, she's going on holiday, so again, I'm just waiting. So, sadly, not much to report in the Ashes of Legends development. However, I am considering perhaps rewriting my query letter because, of course, some of them only ask for the query letter and then, you know, if they don't like the query letter, they don't request the book. So I am considering rewriting my query letter. I've already got a few new ideas swirling around my head on how to sell the story in my pitch, so perhaps I can look at reworking that. So that's my next project in the whole Ashes of Legends arena. I am, of course, working on the second book just because I can't let the series go, just because nothing's happening with it. It's still happening in here. So I am also working on the second book and I'm coming up with like new characters and it's all just very exciting. In last Legends news, I am working on the 4th book, well, technically the 5th book, but, you know, one of them is a novella, so I don't count that one as part of the actual series. So I'm working on the 4th book in the actual series. I've done it, it's written. I am now on the 3rd draft, so I've taken a break from that for something I'm going to tell you about now. But I've taken a break from that and I'm letting it mull over and I'm going to revisit it in like a week. So I'm looking forward to seeing Milo and Desiree and Yvonne and of course what's happening with the madness of Diaz. If you haven't read the series, I really think you should, because even though I'm the writer and of course I'm going to be a bit biased, I honestly am loving it so much and I just want to like talk to everybody about it. So yes, if you have not read the last Legends series, then go and get your copy of At Water's Edge. I will link it below and it is only 99 cents. Shameless promotion! Yeah! And my 3rd and final piece of news for this writing journey, this very short and sweet writing journey, is that I am working on an entirely new series, but I am writing that one under a pseudonym. It is my first time writing under a pseudonym, but I just wanted to try a different genre and a different style and just basically keep my writing muscles going strong, you know, because I love fantasy, of course, and it's so much fun, and that's what I do, young adult and new adult fantasy. But now I thought I'd try something a little bit different, so I had to stick to fantasy because I can't. My brain just throws in some magic and some, I don't know what's, and some monsters and aliens and I don't know what, well, aliens is more sci-fi, but you know, my brain just goes that way, so I had to stick with fantasy. But where I normally write young adult to new adult fantasy, this is much more adult fantasy with a lot more romance and a lot more language, like stuff that I wouldn't use in my young adult books. So yes, I just thought, let me, you know, keep going, let me keep expanding and working on my writing and just see what happens. So I'm just trying a different field of the self-publishing market at the same time, and if something good comes from that, that's awesome! I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely inspired by Sarah J. Maas, who you guys know I love, and of course her A Court of Thorns and Roses series, which just like broadened my horizon. And I remember when I was reading it, a lot of the stuff I was like, is this for young adults? And then of course there was this new adult bracket that still hasn't become like very widely known in the industry, but I was just like, well, it's definitely new adult. And I just thought, you know, well, that's really interesting, and I really love that book, and so many people around the world really love that book, A Court of Mist and Fury, and I just thought, you know what, I've never tried to write something like that, and that is pretty cool, and I really enjoyed it. So I got inspired, but then I thought it doesn't fully suit my McPherson books and the way that that's going, so I developed a pseudonym, so I literally become a new character in my mind, and that character is an author of adult fantasy romance, and it's been a lot of fun. And that's basically what I'm trying to do, is just have fun on this waiting journey of Ashes of Legends getting published. And other than that, I have a few other ideas swirling around in my head. One is an old series, which I think I told you about, that I wrote a very long time ago that needs to be rewritten, but like I still really like. And one is a series that I planned a long time ago but haven't started writing. However, new ideas keep popping into my head for that one, so I just keep jotting them down. And yes, that is all for my writing journey number 18. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye!